Alright, I hope I'm not biting off more than I can chew with this batch, but let's see if we can get these on that little saw and just cut them in half just to see what's in them. So again, this is going to be another batch of Arizona 7 Springs onyx. At least that's what they call it. It's not really an onyx. It's more of a banded calcite or a travertine. But some of these have some really nice bands in them. And like the last video, some of them even had some red colors in them. So let's see if I can't walk through all of these. See what it is we're cutting. It's got some dendrites in it. All right. Some of these I might have to put on the 10-inch saw to cut. This one's fairly flat. Alright, this one looks like it's clear with some contrasting like red and yellow lines running through it. That should be pretty cool looking. Alright. Got a pocket of crystals here. I don't know if those are calcite crystals or quartz crystals. Cool looking though. Ooh, this one's gonna look pretty cool looking. I bet it's mostly tans, but I bet it's gonna have some really cool contrasting bands in it. That's a cool looking spot here. It's got some crystals. Don't know if those are quartz crystals or not. That's what they look like. Another one's gonna be mostly brown, I think, but it's gonna have some good contrasting lines in it. Could be some red in there too, can't tell. Some clear on this side though. Dark lines over here. Who knows? Alright, I think this is just oxidized this way. It looks like it's got some good color. It's got a little bit of druzy on the outside of it. Oh, maybe it's got red in it. I don't know. Could. Alright, last up. This one's probably going to have to be definitely cut on the 10. But it's going to have some good contrasting bands in it. It's got some crystals right here. I bet those are calcite. Alright, well, I'm hoping this has got some good contrasting bands in it. I like that. That's cool. Alright. So let me get these back in the bucket first. And then I'll get them out of the saw. And we'll get them cut. And see what's on the inside of them. Alright, I'll be right back with these cut. And we'll see what the results are. Alright, be right back. Alright everybody, back from the saw. Let's take a look at and see if any of these came out good bands. Alright, so we'll start with this first one. mostly brown colors. There's some banding in there. Some dendrites or something in there. The scratches are pretty heavy from that 10-inch saw blade. I bet this would look a lot nicer polished. The sides are pretty much the same. Cool. Alright. Let's see how this one came out. This is the one that had the bands here, the dark colors here, the clear here. Let's see if it was banded all the way through. Or... alright. It's got some healed fractures. It adds character. It's got some dark color in there. Kind of a reddish brown bands and some clear. The scratches on this saw blade are really bad. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, it looks nice, but the scratches are just real bad. Alright, next up. Similar, I wasn't sure if it's going to be clear or have color. Alright, this one's got the brown color in the middle. It's got the clear stuff on the ends. Huh. Nice. All right. Oh, that's cool looking. It's got some crazy pattern in it. Like this half. That's pretty cool looking. All right. So this one looked like it was going to have some really contrasting bands, but most likely probably going to be brown. Yeah, I like that. It's like a spider web. Very nice. Very cool. Alright, let's see how this one turned out. Alright, it's got a fracture in it, but other than that, it had really nice contrasting bands, mostly brown in color, or earth tones, tans, browns, white, black, but that's really nice looking. Alright, cool. Alright. So this guy looked like it was going to have some really nice banding in it. Oh, I like that. I'm going to have to slab this one. That's going to make some nice cabochons. That's super cool. Wow, these came out really nice so far. Alright, I've got a couple more here on the side that I couldn't fit in front of the camera, but we'll get to them. Let's look at this guy first. Oh, alright, so this is one I was hoping to be red, but not a lot of red. A little bit on that fracture. But that's got some really cool banding with some like dendrites or something in it. Super cool. Wow, it came out really good. All right, I got a couple more here. The bigger ones. Let's take a look at these. All right, so this one came out really good. It's got the clear and the red and yellow bands. Kind of a reddish brownish color, I guess. And the tan, yellow surrounded bands and the clear bands. That's really cool. All right, last one. Let's take a look at this. All right. This is the one I was really wanting to see. And that is why. Yeah, I've cut a few like this before, and they're very similar with this very contrasting type bands. You got the kind of a dark gray or black color, along with the dark browns, the tans, and the whites, the cream colors. Those are going to make really nice cabs. And this is a big stone. I'll be able to get quite a few slabs off of this. Wow, that is super nice. All right. I'm going to take a couple of these, 2 or 3 of them, and just try to put a real quick polish on them so we can see what they look like without the scratches. So give me a second, and we'll see what some of them look like polished. Okay, so I picked 4 of them and went and put them on the polish for just a real quick polish, nothing great, just to see what these would look like with a little bit of shine to them. Much better. This one you can see it's got some fractures in it, but the pattern down here seems to be mostly intact. There's one fracture right here, but that would make a really cool looking cab. That's a really nice pattern. As you can tell, this stuff takes a pretty good polish. All right, here's another one. This one had some pitting in it, but yeah, look at the banding in this. It took a really nice polish. Very cool. This material is really interesting. Everyone is literally different. All right, here's the third one. Well, you can tell I didn't get that scratch out right there, that's for sure. There's a few scratches in the middle as well, but you can tell what this is going to look like polished. This is going to be really nice. This is going to make some nice cabs. Like, I should be able to get a slab or 2 out of this. Yeah, that's really cool looking material. All right, I got one more. So this is the last one. So I had to see what this looked like. All right, well, I didn't get all the scratches out. I could see some here and here, but you get the picture what this stuff is going to look like. Wow, that is really nice. That's going to make some really killer cabs. All right, well, I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Have a good day. Bye.